everybody, Joe on the go here today with AJ. I got AJ with me today. It's cutting your face off. Here we go. With AJ. New camera, still getting used to this camera, so just still working with it. But today I wanted to bring you with me to check out this abandoned campground in Taylorsville, Indiana, close to Edinburgh, Indiana. It's called the Driftwood Campground. So let's take a walk around and see what we can see here at this abandoned campground next to the Hardee's. So if you get hungry after exploring, you can go get you something to eat at Hardee's. So go with us. All right, let's walk this way, see what there is to see at the abandoned campground. See, it's right off the highway over here. This big spool blocking, so you can't pull in here anymore. I wouldn't try it, that's for sure. I definitely wouldn't try to pull in here. Yes, the old road. I don't think that you, whoops, I'm going down. Still getting used to this. This old road here, it's pretty beaten up. I don't think you necessarily want to try to drive on this road. If you could pull in. But look over here. If you was coming camping with your family, you could only go 10 miles an hour down this road. That's all the faster they would want you to drive through the campground. It's just a little, I believe, plastic decoration of sorts. They probably someone had for their plants. Huh?
Maybe part of a bird bath or something?
I don't know. Big uprooted tree over here. There's your book. I think I seen another book up here. There's stairs out here to something.
Maybe that's the septic tank where you could dump your tank.
Some more stairs. And here's another book. Just a book that's been pulled out of somewhere, weathered on the ground. It was, be careful picking up stuff too, because you never know what might be under there. National Encyclopedia. Ah. Look some things up that we didn't know. Here's a building. Maybe a maintenance garage. over here? It's an old changing table. I wonder where they kept that. Maybe in the bathrooms? I'm not gonna crouch under this garage door, but it's a little smelly in there. But at least zoom the camera around so you can see inside some of the stuff. Smells like a barn, a farm. It has a very farmy smell to it, which makes me think there could be some animals.
Little trees.
Yep. All kinds of little trees, sticks and trees. Nasty tote full of water. That's gross. Huh? Yeah, it's got some big garage shelves in there. But I know, I just seen that. It's the top of one of the toilets over here. Don't know if that's from this house over here. What, honey?
Like when the leaves come on, you'd be like totally secluded.
Yeah, if it was more springy where stuff was budding more, you would probably definitely have a harder time getting through. Yeah, it is unlocked. We did try to come over yesterday and I had some technical difficulties. So I have seen a little bit of this stuff before. Did not actually go inside yesterday. I didn't really have the nerve. Maybe I have the nerve to today. Like I'm gonna grab onto the railing like it's gonna save me. Huh? I don't know. Get up here, don't fall.
This was probably the office.
That's what I was wondering, if it was the office.
Probably a desk right here.
Here,
Where you checked in.
take my camera for a moment. There's glass.
They probably lived out here, and then they probably did the
Probably.
Yeah, this looks like probably a desk was like right here, and you come in here to check in. There's a name
Where
right
you
here.
check in. It was unlocked.
Kathy Davis. Oh, I don't know where that. Broadway. 100 North Broadway. I don't know where that's at. There's not a Broadway in Edinburgh, is there?
I don't know.
I would have brought my flashlight.
It doesn't really look that bad.
Okay, this is going to be $1,700 a month. Will be 2 months deposit.
Little cooking thing. It's a kitchen area. Ooh. Kind of a pass through.
I found where the toilet cover goes.
Oh,
It literally looks like somebody's been sleeping there.
yeah. No.
Look at those old light fixtures. Those are cool.
Oh, that's what Mike had came with me yesterday when I had my technical difficulties, and he had asked me if I thought it looked like anybody was staying in here. I don't know.
So,
And I was like, possibly.
I think maybe at one time probably people have.
It's possible.
Somebody's knocking on me.
Huh?
There's something hanging right there. It's just a spider web, I think.
Yeah.
I'll tell you if you got into it.
Hmm?
Look, it has a house audio system. Oh wait, this looks like it's like a little bar back here. Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, you wondered if this was a cabin somebody stayed in or if it was
Or
just
people
an
that owned
office, maybe.
Got that little house set up.
Fireplace over here. Yeah, it wouldn't, I don't know about the roof and stuff, but it wouldn't be too bad. Somebody wanted to sell it. Get lots of property with it, that's for sure. Ooh.
That was right out under the Hardee's.
A view of Hardee's. Spider web. Go down.
Oh, the deck's falling in.
The what? Yeah, the deck.
Like the trees, like
Can't really see in there.
trees have grown through the
That must have been a laundry room. Another bedroom.
This is a 2017 newspaper. You know it?
Yeah.
This is your room. More light fixtures.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Careful there.
Oops. Sorry about that cuss word.
Profanity. You are using profanity.
That's good. That's a good army board. Just see you pad.
I'm not sure why this makes me a little nervous. I don't know.
Yeah, because I'm just waiting for it to find the body.
I haven't done an abandoned place for quite some time.
This is like a prefab home.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can tell by the ceiling. Oh, this cabin was pretty nice. Not bad. Probably the shower pretty nice.
Yeah, it doesn't, to me, it doesn't really look that old.
Those newspapers say 2017, but surely it's been longer than that.
Well, so fun fact, the, from what I looked up, apparently, the, campground closed down in 2000 and the campground closed down in 2015 unofficially, closed down in 2017 officially.
Oh.
So someone on my
So
shoe
there probably was
my
still
shoe
somebody
couldn't have
living
died.
here, maybe.
Yeah, so
Down.
they might have lived here for a little while longer.
Do you want me to go up first in case
You can, here, I'm gonna let you take the camera as I get out, but I also, my shoe came and died, so I'm gonna tie my shoe.
I can't believe this concrete thing just fell in.
I know.
I mean, you would have thought it would last longer than that. Those things are really cheap. I think you can just buy them at the hardware store. I put my hand on the wall and then kind of brace myself back on that because you know that's strong. Oh, see, this says A1. So maybe they rented this out too. Maybe you could rent a cabin.
Maybe.
I mean, why would, if this was the office, why would they number
But
it?
it had like that little glass window in there in it, so maybe.
Or maybe
was
they
part-
just
I don't
numbered
know.
buildings so they could keep track of it.
Office A1. All right. We're outside. Outside from that now. Ah! Getting smacked in the head while all this stuff, all these things and stuff.
You know, really, you could pull in. Like, say you're just gonna wax your car for afternoon and just want privacy, like just time with your car.
Yeah.
And here and just come right over here.
And look over here.
Here and just enjoy yourself.
Look over here. There's stuff over here. There's picnic tables over here. Uh-huh. Over here is picnic tables. Out here in the midst of all this, there's a picnic table over there. See that?
Somebody just homemade that frame. And then they put
There's
little-
2 picnic tables back there.
Yeah. Yeah, you could redo the lid on those. Yeah, that's some thick wood. No, nobody's gonna steal that.
There's 2 picnic tables back there. Many a family probably sat at. Huh? And over here we've got some outlets, and I see some other stuff out there. We'll check out some of these other buildings. Huh?
There's a water spigot.
Yep.
The old farm spigot. There's
Those
a
are,
picture.
I think, in quite a few places, yeah. Here we got an old thing where you come and pull your camper and plug up. This must have been a spot where you could bring your camper.
There's definitely a lot of major electric running through here. Look at all these poles.
An old water spigot over here. Am I getting the water spigot? Old water spigot over here.
Those old kind like that won't freeze.
They won't freeze?
Because see the plunger? See that post? Like
Mm-hmm.
It goes underground.
Mm.
That's why. It stops it underground. That's why they're so freeze.
Cool.
Yeah, that's good.
Over here we have more water spigots and more electrical boxes. Oh boy, this is interesting. Didn't see this before. Look, still it's number 4. So if you pulled in, if I can get here behind this tree, I don't know. Let me go this way. He looks thorny. He's very thorny. Okay, we'll try to do it through the trees. I see. Yeah, am I getting it? So if you came to, wait, that goes back. If you came to camp and they said you go to lot number 4, this is where you'd go. You go right here to lot number 4. Hey, I told us lot number 4. I don't think I don't think we can get our camper in here. What do you think? I don't think so. It's a lot of the spots where you would camp. Huh? Number 5? Probably the little number thing is gone though. The number thing's gone. There's another one. All through here. This whole area that you see that is all stickies. The little, yeah. Look, I see a path of flowers. I see a path of flowers. There's another one of those boxes. Sticky, sticky, sticky. Okay, look at these little blue flowers down here. Those are cute. But look over here. Is that buttercups? Ow! Thorny bushes. Trying to find a more pleasant way around. Look. Look, is that buttercups? Is that buttercups? Flowers out in the middle of all this. Is that a buttercup? It's crazy. Out in all this messiness. What once was a thriving campground. All this stuff. We have flowers. Beautiful yellow flowers. Now, we'll make our way back through here. I don't know. I'm kind of.
They're wild.
They're wild.
Johnsville. Golden yellow daffodils known for its brush-like leaves, multiple small flowers.
Ooh.
The golden yellow daffodils.
So there's all kinds of adapters out here. Didn't really venture out this far when I was here before. But there's more adapters over here. And out there. Probably all through here.
There's a little line right there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Where the people would come and stay. All right. There's probably enough adapters. We go. Or electrical. What do you call those? I forget what you call those.
Like pedestals, like electrical pedestals.
Electrical pedestals.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. I don't know. We might come back out and venture through here some more. We'll see. Again, there's the beautiful flowers in the middle of this madness.
Kind of a
Huh?
little road right back here. You want to snake right through here?
No, let's go this way. Just try to keep up with the path that we're on.
Oh.
Whew. We're gonna make our way back over here to where some of the other buildings, where kind of the main road is that you would drive around. So we're gonna go out back over here and check this stuff out. Because of course you want to see the stuff, right? You want to see the stuff, not my face. So, hey, at least the flowers brought some enjoyment. Just sitting out there all by themselves, But I got to enjoy them. You got to enjoy them. Now, let's see what else we can check out over here at the abandoned Driftwood campground. Keep going with me. Over here is another building.
It's like a poker stand.
A poker stand.
Yeah, for like a fireplace.
Oh yeah. Maybe it was in the house over there.
They had a fireplace in
There's a little back deck.
Look, it's like
Go out.
they put two of the halves, but they separated it, and so they're like a middle section. See what I mean?
Yeah.
Like instead of it being closed up.
Yeah, the little deck
the
area.
Middle section too. Oh, so they did have bathrooms.
Over here, this has got a stick. It's got a stick growing up from the concrete. Nature takes over.
How long nobody's been in here, like a tree in front of the
Nature takes over. This is the men's restroom. Men's shower house. You can't smoke. No smoking in the facilities. Seen better days. All the men's restroom amenities.
This is 2020.
Oh, that is past the time it is closed down. Someone has been here. This is where all the men's showers, where they used to come in and take their showers. And if you had to go potty,
I actually like the tile.
yeah, tile's pretty decorative. And if you had to go potty,
Back in fashion.
it's weird though. There's no urinals in here.
I think they were right here. See where they were mounted on the.
Oh, okay. Oh, yes.
I wonder if they had them
That,
and they
yeah.
did away with them and they covered them up because that board was probably over them. But at one time they had them.
That is most definitely
And then
probably
they-
where the urinals
Yeah,
were.
and then they framed it over. They probably got sick of working on it all the time. They were just like covering them up.
You do wonder what makes someone decide, I want a campground. And then all of a sudden, no, I don't want the campground anymore.
Well, no.
And then nobody else wanted a campground. So it just sits this way. Just sits here. Moving on. The concrete's still here a little bit, so not really grown up. A little bit of a clearer path. This was the laundry facilities. Laundry. This is where you come in to do your laundry. Let's see what we have here. Kinds of things. Look at this. Ooh. Look at this old dryer. Gosh. Yeah, I wonder why that's there. I don't know. Look, somebody made him a cornhole game.
If you grab that dryer, here's the instructions for it.
Oh, no way. What is the instruction?
For the washer.
For the
Because it's the
washer.
washer.
Okay, that looks like a dryer. It could be a washer. The instruction manual. Huh. Well, we can get it going, maybe.
Yeah.
Huh. Not today. And got a lamp over here. Old lamp. $5. Any takers?
Yeah.
Still got the price on it. Someone bought it from a garage sale.
What is this? The cornhole board.
Yeah, I seen that a minute ago. The cornhole board.
That's creepy back there.
Yeah, just a
Because you can't see anything.
boiler room,
Yeah, it's from the water heater.
water heater. Now, we cannot go that way because there's all these pipes. So we'll go around. Go to see the next, probably the women's restroom. I wouldn't mess with it. I don't know what that is either, but I definitely would not mess with it.
Weird.
It's a weird looking thing. Yes, it is. I would not even touch that. Over here, we have the women's restroom. Shower house with a stop sign. Stop sign seen better days. I tell you, just stop, let people cross. Old picture. Yeah. Don't know if it was in the restroom or if it was in the office house area. Let's see what's in the women's restroom.
That's called Little Girl Exploring Creepy Campgrounds.
Little girl into the exploring creepy campgrounds. Hello? We just...
Hello.
Hello? Hello there. We're just checking. We're just... If anybody's in here, we are just taking a video. This is the sinks. Showers. Yeah, possibly. Could be somebody sleeping in here. The old restrooms and showers. Or that could be where they've stored some stuff. Because there is the bed frame in here.
Yeah.
So, possibly. I won't go further. I won't walk on the mattress. Just respectfully, in case somebody's down on their luck, having a harder time, and they are sleeping here, I will respectfully not walk on their mattress. So, the door was shut in there, so it makes you wonder, like somebody does kind of keep the door shut and try to keep critters from going. There is more back this way, it looks like. A little more cleared out. Yeah. Yeah, you get a whiff of a farm-like atmosphere sometimes. Little whiff.
Maybe they had a petting zoo.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe.
That looks like there's a picnic table back here too.
There's a big, huge picnic table over here. Picnic tables where people come and sit and eat together and share stories.
Look at this weird thing.
How huge that picnic table is. Oh, that's weird. I don't know what that is. Well, look at this thing. Look how well made this thing is. Look at the size. I don't know if you can tell on camera, but the size of that wood. This was a very well bit. This is a very well built picnic table. At one time. Well bit. Something could have bit it. I meant to say built. Come out bit. Anyway, I stumble over my words sometimes. It's a thing that happens occasionally. Okay. There's this fence where he was kind of talking about maybe they kept some kind of animals over here. Had some kind of petting zoo of sorts. I don't know. Hey, if you know, leave me a comment. Let me know if you know what they kept back here. Oop. There is. Yep, maybe. Oh, maybe. Yeah, there is a horse park down the road.
That's a common mullen.
Oh, common mullen. I can only imagine that some of these little thin twiggy of trees will continue to keep growing up and nature will continue to keep taking over. So I don't know how much longer you'll be able to climb back here. Not to mention if some of this stuff gets some greenery on it, it could be a little bit harder to get through. Over here is looks like a workshop, maintenance shed of sorts. It's a little clearer over here. A little clearer pass through. Oh, that's somebody's pee jug, I think. Ugh. Nobody wants to see that. Okay, here is, looks like a little workshop. It's so strange to see all the stuff still in its place. Just like it was probably before they decided to shut the doors.
This is just a plumbing shop.
Plumbing shop, you
Yeah,
think?
there's a snake. There's like a faucet.
Snake!
I mean a sewer stink.
Yeah.
Plumbing crap. This probably was the plumbing shop.
Very interesting. There's another building over here. Found a better way through, I think. Not quite so sticky. Go over here. Huh?
It's like a house of mirrors in trees.
Yeah, I know. Where is he?
Like you don't know.
Where is he? He's coming. Okay. Through here. Got a little area in here, and look over there. We can get over there to it. Can we get over there?
See, there's a bridle right there. They had some kind of
There's a
stuff.
boat over there. You guys see the boat over there? It's a boat. Huh. See if we can get through. See if we can see more on the other side. Check out the boat. There's the fence, and it's open. You're saying, come on, come in. We got the fence open for you. You can come on over and check out what's behind the fence. So we shall go. We shall go and check out.
For the horse people, they may have offered a little arena for them to bring the horses into.
Yeah, they could have. And here's another open door of
They made for livestock.
what's in here. And they look like horse doors.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, you know, you see someplace where,
So he can hang his head out.
yeah,
Oh, wow, it's like an old tractor trailer.
yeah. All kinds of neat stuff in there.
Maybe they have their own horses here.
Maybe, yeah, maybe you could go horseback riding if you camped. Oh,
Got electric on the fence. See, that's what these are, insulators.
mm-hmm.
It has electric
Keep the livestock in.
Yeah. They get shocked when they back off of it.
I don't know what that is down there. I'm gonna go look here in a minute. There is a big hole over here, I see. So probably something's living under there. Interesting. All right. At least the type of weather we've been having. Hot, cold, cold, hot. You know, not a lot of stuff is probably out yet. Look, did you see this over here? There's a, what is that thing called? Tiller? Looks like one that was a pretty new one. Tie your sleeves up.
Yeah, it's got so hot.
It is warming up. That is for sure warming up. Inside the other little area. Yep, now let's go see the boat. We're on a boat. That's what I just said. But yeah, we're on a boat. Everybody look at me.
They hadn't drug that out.
Cause we're sailing on a boat. Well, not really sailing.
The parking lot is. Oh my gosh, this thing is sat there. There's earth inside of it.
I know.
This thing's been there like 40 years.
Y'all see this boat?
Bought me a boat.
Closer up view of the boat.
They're like, what?
And a window. There's a window over there.
I got cheap though.
That window doesn't look that bad. I don't know.
It looks newer, doesn't it?
It does.
There's barbed wire on the fence, so watch yourself.
Yeah. I knew there was barbed wire over there on that fence.
That's just your basic, old-fashioned runabout boat.
Yep. Like, oh gosh. Pretty cool. Pretty cool old boat just sitting out here. You never know what you'll find when you go exploring. You never know what you're going to find. Very cool. All right, what's over here? There's the window we're talking about.
It's like a toolbox bed.
It doesn't look like it's in that bad shape.
No, that's new.
Okay. Over here. Let's go over here. I'm not trying to walk through all that, but there's a, don't know what that is. Looks like a swing. Bench. Looks like a swing. And then there's a toolbox off of a truck. Huh. I'd probably like to have that toolbox. All right. Now I'm just walking back through, making my way back out of all the sticks and the brush. And just wanted to say, hey, if you like these videos I'm doing, then I picked a bad time to come out here and talk so much when I'm walking through all this craziness of sticks. But if you like what I'm doing, then like and subscribe. I'm still learning, still rusty, but hey, that's the only way that you learn is by doing. Because if you're just like, hey, I don't know what I'm doing, so I'm not going to try, then I will never make it videos. I will never do this. I'm just like, I'm not good enough. I'm not going to do it. Just have to keep making the videos, and eventually I'll get better. And I got a new camera, so struggling with that a bit, but should be much better once I'm used to it. But if you like what I'm doing, give me a thumbs up and subscribe. Subscribe to me if you want to. I guess you don't have to. If you like, thumbs up and hit the subscribe button and leave me comments. I want to talk to you. So let's keep going. Made it out of the brush. I got my AJ is coming up behind me. He's made it out of the brush too. So let's keep going and see what else there is. All right. Now we are flipped back around to all this stuff. There's a building over here. Yes. Look at this tree over here. This tree is massive. It's like this big white tree. Thing is huge. Huge tree.
These trees that big really anymore.
No. Woo.
They usually cut them down.
Waspy,
before they
waspy.
ever get there.
Where'd he go?
Yeah, it's just that warm there. That's starting to smell.
Things are starting to come out. Hopefully not everything. Some of the stuff is already starting to get little buds and green on it.
Yeah. In the next week, it'll go crazy.
Yeah. It'd be much harder to walk through and see things. It's a leaf. I hear something. I hear something. I heard some rustling of sorts. I don't see. All right, back over this way to this building that we was walking up upon. Huh? Yes, shelter house. It's a shelter house. And look, I guess you could camp over here too. Right next to the shelter house. You could have come over here and camped. Got your water spigot and your power box. Looks like there's something. There's still the adapter in there, the converter. All right. Huh?
That may be business.
Yeah, bend it over. Here's the shelter house. We'll go under here and check out the shelter house. Trying to watch my feet too. Anytime you're walking through someplace like this, you definitely want to be aware of your surroundings, making sure you're not stepping on any slithery snakes. No snakes. Yep. Looks like they've got a bunch of their firewood over here. I don't know if they had cut it up for their guests, their patrons, and exactly how it got over here. If they kept it over here normally. I don't know. Let me know if you know. We've got a lot of picnic tables over there too. Take a peaceful walk around for a moment. That's what camping's all about.
I think it was on purpose.
Yeah. Peaceful camping. Just peacefulness. We get so busy.
Amazing how just having something just a little out of the weather, how much longer it lasts.
We get so busy in this hustle and bustle of life that we forget to slow down sometimes. So sometimes it's good to do things like camping. And just relax. Enjoy your time. Enjoy life a little bit. Slow it down. Very well made picnic tables. Hey. Yeah, a lot like it, yeah. If anybody knows, I love these picnic tables. Anybody knows who would sell me these picnic tables? They're under the shelter house. They're in better shape. I want one of these picnic tables. I want one. Huh?
It's just wooden bowls.
Yeah, I guess so.
That's all it is.
But that's actually not as well built made as the other one over there. But they're nice. Anyway. What was I saying? Yeah, slow down, camp. Take time out. Here's a big step.
Yeah, I wonder if that was a barbecue at one time that they had built into it or something.
Maybe.
Because it's underneath the thing. I wouldn't think they had done that.
But you know, people are under the impression that they don't want to sleep in a tent. Hurts their back.
This
And
is
that's
old.
probably the cheapest way to go, huh?
You can tell by the concrete, the way it was poured, this is really old.
Yeah. Old concrete. But, and they don't want to spend thousands and thousands of dollars for,
Yeah, somebody non-professional definitely did this stuff.
but they don't want to spend thousands and thousands of dollars for a new camper. And you don't have to do that. We got us a camper. Cost us $7,000. We bought us a used camper. It's great. Has many sleeping amenities in it. So just exploring this abandoned campground just makes me think that I want to tell everyone, just slow it down sometimes in life. Slow it down. Enjoy your life. Whether it's camping, taking a hike, visiting with friends, just having a relaxing day. Whatever that is. Camping's nice though, because it's a whole weekend worth of relaxation and fun. We also kind of use our camper as a traveling motel. Like sometimes we don't camp. We just take it and travel and use it just as a place to stay. It's a little cheaper taking the whole family and not having to get a motel room that big for everyone. That's way more relaxing. And you got all your amenities of home. I always think I'm gonna forget stuff. Okay, we're going out here towards the road. There's more boxes. I don't know if I seen these walking up. I think that was the one we seen.
Yeah, that seems to be that one.
There's another one over here. Sure, if you just went on a little boxing hunt just to find all the boxes, you probably have to walk out all through all of this. Yes. Yes. That would be a great idea. If anybody has an old campground map of this place, leave me a link in the comments. That'd be very interesting to check out. I maybe could Google it too, but you know, Google doesn't always have these smaller places. This is considered to be a smaller place. So look over here. I probably will not go much further past this point here. If you can see up here, we have this power line has fallen. Oh, go in. This power line up here has fallen. And it's kind of dipping down across here, very low. So, yeah, probably not gonna walk under that. But we'll turn back around and we will.
There's
Okay.
37.
Huh?
You can see the number 37 on that power pedestal. So they must have quite a few out here.
Oh, we found another number. We can go this way. I think I see another one. Look. So great to have an extra set of eyes. Here's number 37. So if you stayed at lot 37, you'd stay back here, pretty close to the shelter house. There's another power adapter over there. Power box. I'm not gonna go that close to that thing. But there's another one over there. I think I see one with another number over here. It's interesting to see the ones that still have the numbers on them. See, here's number 8. There's number 8. So if you stayed at number 8, you'd stay right here. You'd be pretty close to the shelter house over there. Very interesting. I feel like you could just keep walking through all this stuff and keep finding new things. Probably keep finding more numbers the more you walked and kind of went through. There's another number over there, back through the sticks, I think. I guess we can go around it. I wasn't gonna go this close, but I'm not going under it, so. Over here.
Oh, that's 35.
Yeah, it looks like a pretty big number. I'm walking. I'm going. Ah. There may not be. Do you want to chance it? I've lost my little. Where is it? Oh, it's over here. I was trying to make my way through the sticks, and I kind of Some of this stuff is more thorny than others, I definitely will say. All this to get over here and see number 35. So you stayed. Yes, over here is number 35.
High numbers.
Well, yeah, we've actually walked around the down power line now, so we're on the other side of it. Might as well keep going. Oh. This is a much clearer spot here. Woo. Sound like Michael Jackson. Woo-hoo. Woo. Get out. Make your own fun. Have an adventure.
That one shows that one. It's probably 45.
Yeah, maybe. Oh, hang on. Can I hold my camera for a second? Got a sticky stick in my shoe. Got a sticky. It's in my shoe. Okay. I am unstickied. Unstickied. It's a lot of brush. Here I was thinking we was close to the entrance. This is the little pass-through that I remember. You go that way, it goes back up to the entrance. See, it's kind of made a circle all the way around. But then there was this little pass-through area between the circle. So, that's very interesting. Oh, getting some scratchies. Oh, look. Speaking of nature, it's a little snail shell. It's a little snail. Is it a dead snail? I don't know.
That building looks pretty locked up.
Huh?
That building looks pretty locked up. It's got like a newer door on it.
Mm-hmm. That might have been part of the campground over there, this big garage over here, but I don't know, it still looks like it might be in some sort of use. Looks like they might still be using it for something. Huge garage. All right, let's keep going this way. It is truly amazing what happens in the span of, we'll say 9 to 11 years. Because I don't really know if for the first 2 years that they were not operating before it officially shut down, if they were still living over here and doing some kind of upkeep and things. It's truly amazing how in that amount of time, how much nature just takes back over. But nature is beautiful. Wish I'd see a little squirrel or something. A little friendly critter. Oh, look over here. It's like a little tree. See a little tree over here? Huh. You see that little tree?
Yeah.
It's a cute little tree. There's a few of those. I wonder if that's what some of these end up being. You know?
Those are some kind of evergreen.
Yeah, that's what you think. Huh?
Unless it's going to be like those big bushes like that end up being like that.
Oh, yeah, maybe. Possibly.
I really don't know.
I just can't believe how some of the stuff has just like grown up through the concrete. Like, you know, it's
So many years.
concrete. It looks like it's a little harder.
Had like good sized trees, probably 5 or 6 inch trees. That's been 30 or 40 years that those have been growing to that way.
Yeah.
I mean, there might have been somebody living in it, they just never went out on the deck, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, don't go out there.
Good, Ben. Good, Ben. Just going to go out this way a little bit. We didn't go straight back before. There's a little bit of a grassy area. See what there is out this way. As we're back over here, back on this side. We're gonna go out this way now. See if there's anything this way. Looks a little cleared out, which makes me wonder why this direction is so much more cleared out. It doesn't really look like the place has gotten much attention. Over here, we have more water spigots, power hookups. You okay?
Yeah, I was just thinking about that main. It looks like it's kind of bunched up over there. There may be a tank right there.
Mm-hmm. Little cleared path back in there. It's interesting. It's just like this little grassy area. You wonder what has prevented something from really growing up too much in this little kind of cleared out area. You know? I don't know.
Yeah, these little trees that just put falling over here.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Probably a recent storm over there broke the top off of it. Looks like somebody has neatly piled up some sticks.
Yeah. Kind of like there was an effort to try to clean it up.
Yeah. Interesting. It's pretty. Oh, what's over here? There's something in the distance. What is that? What is over there? It's a cat tree. Ah. What is this over here? Someone has left a cat tree out in the woods for the stray cats. The stray cats need something to play on too, I suppose. They don't have enough real trees to scratch on.
Yeah.
So, someone left them a cat tree. Or they were like, I want to get rid of this thing. Where can I take it? I know. There's a big old hill over here. So if you got too close, you could fall. Get rather hurt. Can you see over there? Probably.
It looks like that probably goes down.
Big old hill over there. Huh?
I don't know how you get down there. Unless you went from the river.
Be very athletic, I guess, and climb.
Here's one of your picnic tables, but you get the big one.
Oh.
There's the bolts. There you go, you got the bolts to make you one now.
One of the picnic tables
Look at this tree.
bit the dust over here by this big hill.
Did you see this? The tree, and then it's connected itself a couple times.
Huh. That's interesting.
Look at that. It's like connected there, connected right there.
So if you look up from this dilapidated picnic table, AJ over here just seen that this tree has grown up and it's made a connection, and then no, it split away. Then it goes on up and it's like, yeah, we're gonna connect again. Huh. Then it disconnects. Keeps going on up. Going on up. No, it's not going on up. Moving on up to the east side.
It's
To a deluxe apartment in the sky. Woo! Back through here.
That's PCI trucking right there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's a trucking company next to the abandoned campground. Now, I don't really want to get close to that over there because could be some snakies in there. Could be some snakies anywhere. Really. But maybe it's still getting a little too cold for them at night. Hopefully. What is that over there?
Deer trail right here. See this?
Huh? Mm-hmm.
Deer trail.
There's something over here. What is this?
There's that garage right there.
Yeah, I'm not about to open that. Yeah, who knows what someone has put in that refrigerator out here in the middle of the woods. That is like, yep, I'm not opening that either. Looks like a little doghouse or something over there. What, hun? Oh, are you gonna open? You open that, we might have to call someone. No. Oh no. Nothing.
Nobody.
Nobody's. That's great. Nobody's. It's a weird looking tree.
Yeah, that's a weird old tree. Isn't it?
Yeah.
Looks like it's been through war or something.
Yeah. Does.
It's like I'm still standing, boys.
Weird tree.
Can't get the best of me. I wonder who tried to clean up.
I don't know.
That's weird.
I don't know who tried to clean up. We were just respectfully walking today, sharing some things with you. Nothing really took or damaged. Did not go in any place that was not unlocked. Just a bit of exploring today.
North property was trespass.
Huh?
I know.
No, that's a good point. Gonna go explore something, try to be respectful, enjoy the sights, enjoy the things that you see, just don't mess up stuff. Other than what nature is doing itself. What did you say, AJ?
Keep out.
How do you keep out if you're exploring?
You're already on the other side of it. How are you gonna keep out? Too late. You don't want to be the last guy alone.
And who's the last guy? Oh no!
They turn around.
It's
they're like,
you!
Arthur! Arthur, where are you?
You're the
crap.
last guy! Oh no! There's something behind you! Not really.
You can pull up here and then carry it back to the down.
Yeah, that'd be a bit of a ways to walk though.
I don't know why you carry it back there and you would just ditch it right here.
Yeah. We've
Go the extra
back
path.
up to the buildings.
That's from
We've-
lazy dumpers.
We've almost made it to the front. Hey, thanks for going with us today. And hey, if you're going to get out and do an adventure like this, then be careful. Watch your surroundings. Watch where you're walking. And take care of yourself. Do something you enjoy today, whatever that is that you enjoy doing. If you enjoy working with your hands, making stuff, or spending time with family, going on an adventure of some sort, do something you enjoy today. If you like this video, like and subscribe. Leave me a comment. I'd love to hear from you. And until you go with us next time, peace and love.